guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is that time of year again. I know a lot of you guys started following me due to my decluttering videos. I am bringing them back starting today. So rather than putting these all back to back to back, I'm going to spread them out over the next few weeks just because I still have tons of other videos that I want to film and I don't want to dedicate like a 2-week chunk of time because I think this time I literally went through everything. I went through lipsticks, guys. If you've seen my lipstick drawers, which I don't know if you guys have. No, you would have in my makeup collection. You would have seen it in there. But I have a lipstick problem. So I'm going to put this video at the beginning of every single one of these, just like I did my Declutter series. And I'm going to say this again, like I said in the other series, but that's kind of a waste of time since nobody apparently listened to it anyways. Please do not leave me comments down below, tweets, comments on my Instagram pictures asking me to send you makeup. I know it's hard for some people to get these products. If there is things that I declutter that I haven't touched at all, they will be put into a pile for a future giveaway. Otherwise, if they've been used to the point where I don't feel comfortable doing that, they are being donated to a local shelter that helps women. And I would prefer to donate it just because they have ways to sanitize this makeup. If you're concerned about buying makeup at the full price, I would suggest you guys check out GlamBot. They do have people who sell their makeup on there. I know I've purchased from GlamBot before in the past personally. I used to get eyeshadow palettes there rather than purchasing brand new ones. But I just wanted to put this at the beginning of the video. Some of you were really sweet and defending me last time, and some of you got really nasty when I just told you please rewatch the intro again. I just want to put this in front of all the videos. I know half of you are just going to skip this and be like, oh, the video starts at blank blank time. But I just want everyone to be aware of this. If you put those comments, like I said last time, I'm going to delete them. I don't care if it makes you angry or what, but I'm putting it now. Please don't. Please don't. If you have suggestions for palettes that you think I should try, leave those down below. Things like that. Things that you see are not in my collection that I'm not getting rid of. Feel free to mention things down below in all the videos telling me suggestions of things that you want me to try out. Be sure you hit the subscribe button down below because since this isn't going to be a continuous series day after day after day, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next Declutter video. And of course hit the notification bell so you know once that's posted. I do post 3 times a week. 3 days a week. I guess that works too. I post 3 times a week. And you can also, down below in the description box will be all my social media links. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and let's get into the Declutter guide. Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are diving into my cream products. And I know that kind of sounds like a weird thing to say. I feel like these guys, I don't keep them in the same drawer as my bronzers, blush, highlights. I keep them separate because they're cream products. They don't get applied at the same point in the makeup process. So they don't seem to fit well with that. So I keep them separate. So I'm going to declutter these in their own little section of video. So let's get started. I'm going to separate highlighters from everything else because I only have a handful of blushes and stuff. So of my 3 ColourPop blushes, the Super Shock Cheeks that I've got, I'm going to keep all 3 of these. Oh, these are not even in frame. My bad. These 3 guys right here. So I have the shade Prenup, which is just this really soft purpley pinky kind of color. I like it a lot. Love that shade. Keeping it. I have the shade Tens, which is more of a deeper berry kind of color. And then I have Holiday, which is like a vibrant corally orange pink. I'm definitely going to keep all 3 of these. I decluttered, I think, out of 8 blushes last time around for these. Maybe it was 7. And I kept 3. So I'm just going to hold on to these 3 because I still use them. I like them a lot. I have 2 contour sticks. And I'm telling myself I'm only going to keep 1. Here's the thing. I only use the contour side of this Milani one. I use it a lot in my videos. I've never used this side of it. No idea what this side even looks like, to be honest. By the way, I have this guy in the shade Fair/Light. So there's the highlight side. Does that even show up really? A little bit. This here, it shows up a little. Not really a whole lot. I mean, it's kind of pretty, but I can get that same effect with my ColourPop ones. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. I only reach for it for the contour side. What's the point of keeping it for only half the product? My NARS one, I have this in the shade, this is the, wait, hold on, let's see what this is. This is the Sculpting Multiple Duo in Hot Sand and Laguna. So on one side, you have Hot Sand. Ooh, push that a little too hard. Which, you know, looks like that. You know, that I like. I don't know why the Milani one isn't quite the same. And then this is Laguna, which is a bronzer, as we all know. I reach for this occasionally. I think now that I don't have the Milani one, I will definitely be reaching for this guy a little bit more. I do feel like I have to be a little bit more careful with this because this is obviously much darker than the Milani one, but I'm going to keep the NARS one, get rid of the Milani one, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, now we come to the hard part. Highlights. I don't foresee this going well. Okay. I'm going to have to do some swatching. We are going to save ColourPop for last because that's going to be hard to do. First, I have here the Butter London On The Glow pen in Moonstone. I have almost decluttered this like 20 times because I legitimately never reach for it. And then I swatch it and I go, holy freaking crap. Like, this would just be so beautiful for the inner corner. But I legitimately do not reach for this. So you know what? I'm finally doing it. I'm pulling the trigger and getting rid of him. I also have the Julep Creme to Powder Blush Stick in Sheer Glow. This is actually something that I have thought about decluttering, but this is so beautiful, so vibrant, and it just blends like a freaking dream. I'm gonna keep him. The ColourPop, ooh, this is all separated and gross. Okay, it concerns me when it says shake it up and it won't mix. I'm gonna get rid of it. I had that in the shade Aquamarine, by the way. Next, I have the Mary Duminizer from The Balm. This is good for 12 months, and this is a newer launch. I'm probably going to keep it because I'm still kind of playing with it, but the color is a little too golden for my taste, but it is just such a blinding, reflective highlight that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to keep it. Why not? Next, I have the ABH Liquid Glow in Perla. This I'm also probably going to keep. I love this. This is like stunningly gorgeous. It is a little bit darker. This tends to be something that I mix into foundations, usually, I have found. But it is just, look at that. Woo, woo. Even compare it to those other two, this one on top is just blinding, keeping it. I have one of these Cover FX drops. These are only good for 12 months. I've had this longer than 12 months, so I am going to get rid of it. This is in the shade Celestial. This is really beautiful though, and probably around Christmas time, I'll probably purchase like the mini holiday set that they always do with like all the shades in it. So I'll get rid of this knowing I'll probably be getting that. Next, I have the Makeup Revolution Highlights in Champagne, which is that one there. I have Unicorn Elixir. I think they've revamped the packaging for these maybe. I'm not 100% sure. And I have Starlight. I'm gonna get rid of Unicorn Tears because it actually smells really awful, so I'm guessing it's probably gone bad. But I'll keep the other. But the other good reason why I'm getting rid of it is because it kind of reminds me a bit of this. This is the Stila Heaven's Hue Highlighter in Opulence. This is absolutely beautiful. It is stunning. Like, look at that. That is just, yes, keeping this. Beautiful. And I will probably also keep this, the Physicians Formula Highlighter in Pearl, which is also really beautiful. A little bit more pinkier toned compared to that, but keeping them both. Plus, this guy just smells amazing. Okay, guys. Here comes the hard part. This guy is brand new. I just got this in the Kathleen Lights collection. This is the shade On the Cusp. I'm going to be keeping this. I like it a lot. I'm still trying to figure out if it's too dark for me, but I'm going to keep it for now. Next, we have the shade Fanny Pack. I do not know how long these are good for. I've seen accounts online saying that, you know, as long as they're not chunky and dried out, you can keep using them. So I'm not quite sure what the expiration date is on a ColourPop product, especially these Super Shock Cheeks, as long as you're storing them properly and they're not disintegrating. Here's the shade Fanny Pack, which is like my favorite one. along with this guy. No, not this guy. Where is he? This guy right here, which is the shade Glazed. They are a little similar to each other. Fanny Pack is a little bit more white, whereas Glazed is a little bit more goldish champagne colored. Just a little bit. You can't quite see the difference, but they are different. So I am going to keep both of those two because they are my favorites, and I would be like actually devastated if I had to get rid of them. Especially because I don't think you can get Fanny Pack anymore. Or maybe it's Glazed. I feel like one of those has been discontinued. Okay. We're on to the rest of these. We have Showtime, which is like a white that reflects pink. We have Scrumptious. Ooh, that one's actually really beautiful. We have Thimble. It's definitely very yellowy toned. We have Double Down, which I haven't even swatched yet. This must be new. Ooh, that's beautiful. Ooh. We have Flexitarian, which actually is also very beautiful. Gorgeous. And then last but not least, we have Parasol. Okay, well, I'm going to get rid of Parasol because that is hella dark on me. I'm going to get rid of Showtime because while it's pretty, it's not quite as reflective as the others. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to keep the other 4. Okay, guys, so I'm keeping 18 and getting rid of 2, 4, 6, 7. So I'm getting rid of 28% here. That's pretty good. It doesn't sound as great when you say I got rid of 7 out of 25. That doesn't sound great, but when you say I got rid of 28%, it sounds so much better. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of these guys, throw out the ones that have definitely gone bad for sure. And then I'm going to put these guys back in the drawer where they came. My powders. So I've got face powders and I've got setting powders. I don't foresee this going very well just because I don't really collect as many powders. They're not something that I'm very obsessive about having. So I don't really go out and rush out to buy ones. Occasionally I do, like the ColourPop one I raced out to get. But I'm pretty straightforward. Like once I find one I like, I might look to see how the expiration is on a couple of these because I've had some of them for quite some time. So we shall see about that. Let's start with the regular like foundation slash face powders. I have the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Glow Illuminating Foundation in Porcelain. This is absolutely beautiful. I love this product. It is amazing. It's one of my favorite things to set my face with. I am keeping this guy. I think I might actually part with my Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 100 Translucent. I don't need a translucent powder that's pressed this way. I would rather just, you know, use one of the others. I do like these when they're the actual foundation shades. I do like those, so maybe I'll eventually repurchase one of those, but this guy I'm going to declutter. I will keep my LA Girl Pro Face HD Matte Pressed Powder in the shade Classic Ivory. This has just kind of been my go-to for this stuff lately. I've been using it to set my face quite a bit. It's only slightly tinted. It's not too intense, which is why I kind of like it. I have my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light. Also keeping this guy. Also beautiful. And the same goes for my IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination. This is the darker of the 3 I've got, so this works a little bit better for me when I have some kind of a tan going on. Plus, it's a little bit more yellowy, so it works really well at canceling any redness I've got going on. Plus, I love this packaging. It's just, you can't really tell on camera, but it actually reflects kind of purpley in direct light, so yeah. Got rid of one of those. That's okay. This is not going to go so well. The Laura Mercier powder, I have had this for a very long time. And as beautiful as it feels like on your fingers, I never really reach for this. You know, like if I'm looking at these other ones over here, there's ones I reach for more. This is only good for 12 months. I've definitely had it longer than 12 months. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. I think I just broke people's hearts right there. I will keep my Hourglass Veil. It's good for 12 months. I've only had it for like 3, keeping him. My IT Bye Bye Pores Pressed in Translucent. It's good for 2 years. I'm going to go ahead and keep this guy. It's actually really wonderful. My Kat Von D Lock It Setting Powder is good for 12 months. I already have a backup of this, so since this is technically expired, I am going to get rid of this just because I do already have a backup that I can open in a little bit. The Urban Decay The Velvetizer is good for 2 years, so I'm still okay on using this. I'm still kind of messing with him. I use it a little bit, so I will hold on to this though. It's not awful, it's not amazing, it's good for 2 years, so I'll keep him. Why not? The Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for Under Eyes. This is good for 2 years, and I'm going to hold on to it because I actually really do like this. I do wish that Laura Mercier would change how their packages are entered in here, because like there's a whole bunch of powder at the top of this that I can't move, you know, and every time I open and close it, a whole bunch of it spills out. I'm still testing this guy out, so I am going to hold on to it. This is the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder. I have this in the shade Translucent, keeping him. Next, I have the Too Faced Peach Perfect. Love this guy. He is good for 12 months, so I can still hold on to him for a little bit longer. I love this guy. I'm surprised I haven't used up more of this powder, actually, to be honest. I also have the Ethereal Powder. This one's only good for 12 months, and I've had it for a while. And I prefer the peach one, so you know what? I'm going to get rid of this guy and keep the peach. The Maybelline Fit Me I'm going to keep. And the Too Faced Peach Blur I'm going to get rid of. I just don't reach for this. It's pretty nice, but I just don't reach for it. Okay, well, I didn't do as bad as I thought I would. I'm getting rid of 31% of my powders. I didn't expect to do that well. I'm kind of regretting decluttering my Born This Way powder, but my feeling is if I really miss it down the line, I can repurchase it. It's no. Okay, guys, so that is it for these powders. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed declutters. Also, you can subscribe to my channel down below by hitting the button. And if you don't want to miss any of those videos, be sure to hit the notification bell. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!